Hi, my love, beautiful souls of Mystic Rose 1111. Back with you, bringing dark into light. Channel message. Okay, so I am hearing that you are a powerful alchemist. An alchemist is someone that can transmute negative energy into positive energy. And what else I was hearing is that you being this powerful alchemist, you have enemies, okay? You have enemies, you have karmics, you have the dark forces that is trying to stop you, block you, attack you, send a spiritual warfare, spiritual attacks at you, because you're someone that can actually transmute negative energies and positive energies and bring people from the dark back into the light. Okay, you help bring people coming out of the darkness and bringing them into the pure light, finding the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's why these dark forces, enemies, karmics do not like you, do not want you to be this powerful alchemist, because you're somebody that can transmute that negative energy into something positive and loving and kind and wonderful. And they want people to stay in the dark. They want people to stay in low vibration, low frequencies. You're somebody that wants to uplift people, uplift their vibes, uplift their frequencies into the higher realms, into the higher consciousness, so they can come into their higher self, into union with Christ consciousness. So you do have a lot of enemies, a lot of people trying to stop you, send those attacks at you, sending you spiritual warfare, because they don't want you to do what you're meant to do. They don't want you to be this alchemist. They don't want you to be somebody that can help. Be careful with some of the people. Knowing and being an alchemist, you will know, okay? So if you're new to knowing about alchemists, doing your research and stuff, do your studies, research, okay? Because you'll need to make sure that you stay grounded like I am right now, walking and stuff. You'll need to make sure that you stay balanced. You'll need to make sure that you are not allowing the energies affect you and the spiritual warfare and spiritual attacks take over, because they're really going at you, okay? They're really trying to keep you blocked, okay? They're trying to keep you from doing the thing that you're meant to do, and that is to help. That is to heal. That is to help people grow, expand, coming into Christ consciousness. That's what I'm hearing, Christ consciousness. Speaking the word of God, speaking the word of divine light, the universe. You are protected, okay? You are protected. But make sure that you are keeping grounded and aligning your chakras as well. Because I just heard somebody's trying to do the chakra work, okay? Somebody could be doing root chakra. Okay, that is to keep you ungrounded, unbalanced. But being an alchemist, you will know that you actually have to stay grounded. You have to know that you have to clear out your energy every day. You have to cleanse every day. And most likely being an alchemist means that you have to be in nature, grounding. Because being an alchemist, you have to take that negative energy and transmit it into something. And most times as being an alchemist, you have to transmit that negative energy into the ground. Even if it's cold, get outside. Release all that energy that you've pulled on from people that you've been helping. I'm also hearing the people that you're helping, you may not, okay, you're not supposed to be helping the people in your community, okay? You're not supposed to be helping the people where you grew up in, okay? That's one thing I've learned too, is the people that I help, the people that in my community, my hometown, where I grew up, they didn't want the help. We're not meant to be doing work there. You're meant to do work elsewhere. Okay, I'm hearing moving away. I mentioned that before in a reading, that a lot of you guys that are especially alchemists, it's hard to live in a big city, living in your hometown and doing the work that you're meant to do. You're supposed to actually help people outside of your hometown. Some of you guys do help people in the city, but you may be going from a small town into a big city to help those people. But people you grew up with, it's really hard helping those people because they're so closed-minded. They're so shut off, they're so judgmental that they're not even willing to even try or even willing to listen to what you have to say. Someone else will go into that community and help them. You're a very peaceful person too. I'm hearing peaceful. You're a peace ambassador, so you bring peace. Okay, if there's people that are fighting or arguing, you're someone that can actually, calm them down. Be a mediator. I'm hearing mediator. You see the negative and positive things. So if there's something negative in a situation, a relationship, an argument, you'll try to see the positive in it, and you'll try to show those people, or the people, individuals, you'll try to show them the positive of the situation. Also, being an alchemist too, you have to understand the dark, okay? You really do. You have to understand the dark. You have to know the dark. So you most likely have experienced or went through some kind of traumatic situation that allowed you to experience it, know it. You may have hit rock bottom at one point in your life. I'm hearing rock bottom, or had some really, really tough struggles in your life for you to actually know what true love is, know what true light is, what true peace is. I'm also getting like the Kung Fu Panda inner peace, finding your inner peace. You had to find that. To be an alchemist, you have to know how to teach as well. There are going to be people that are going to doubt you and think you're crazy or a whack job or fruity. Just ignore those people, okay? Because it's not their time to understand. It's not their time to wake up. The people that are meant to wake up or understand or need to come out of the dark into the light will be guided into your life at the right time. It's all about divine timing. I'm also pulling that you're not just an alchemist, you're a shaman. And one thing I actually learned that yesterday. One thing, shamans, they realize that people come into their life, they come into their life for a reason. Okay? There's no right or wrong. If the reason that they're in their life is there was a reason for them to be in their life. It was to help them or for it to help you. You also, being as an alchemist or a shaman, you have to know when to let go, okay, and when to close out the cycle, okay, because you're that leader, you're that teacher, so you have to know when your time is done to help that person. If they've already learned what they need to learn and it's ready for them to move on and them teach, or them to do it themselves as well. Sometimes you come into, these people come into your life, it may be just for a day, it may be for a week, weeks, months, even sometimes years, okay? Or they may come and go. But you have to ultimately know. That's where following your intuition too is knowing when your time is done helping this person or individuals. Some may need longer teachings, learning, healing. And some need less. You are the first alchemist I'm hearing in your family. Okay, so you're also the first alchemist. You may not be the first shaman, but I'm hearing first alchemist because, like I said, alchemists transmit negative energy into positive energy, and everybody before you, your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins, your sisters, whatever, siblings, your great grandparents, your ancestors, they're unable to do that. They're unable to transmit the negative energy to positive energy, and that's why they were unable to heal and ascend. Because that's what I'm hearing too, is you've already ascended. Okay, being an alchemist, you've already ascended to the higher dimensions, 5D consciousness. You broke free from the matrix, from the illusion. And that's something you may also be doing, is helping people break free from illusion. Okay, guiding people, showing them that they're living in an illusion, or people are doing spell work. Again, just teaching. Just know you're protected from these enemies, okay? Just know. Because I'm hearing like somebody, you're like, I'm always attacked. I'm always feeling I'm being attacked. And I'm always under spiritual warfare. I'm always doing this. Because you're doing something right. Because you're helping. That's why you're helping people. You are bringing people into light. That's why you keep getting these attacks. But eventually these attacks, they'll go away. They'll get sick of it. They will. They'll eventually get sick of it. Or eventually receive some kind of karma. They can't do it forever. The enemy, the dark forces, they can't do it forever because some of them end up waking up too and seeing what they've done. And then they have to go through it all and rehash everything that they've done, go through their karma and start healing. So what you see, that's how you live in a small little town. You're able to buy those little things. That's what it's about, being in a small town. There's an animal in there. Something's in there. Can hear it. These people that are attacking you too, they're dealing with heavy karma. They are, okay? So they're already under judgment by God, the universe. Things are shitty in their life. They're having tower moments. They're losing friends, family members, jobs, places to live, money. Their life is falling to shit. Because they don't know when to stop. I'm hearing stay focused. Stay on the right path. Don't look back either. Don't look back. Because you've done a lot of change. I'm hearing you've done a lot of change. You've made a lot of change wherever you're at. If it's online, physically, whatever, you've done a lot of change. And you've done change and you've helped so many people change. Even the small, there's even little small changes. You've helped people wake up. You've helped people heal. Take accountability for their actions. I'm hearing some of you guys are very, very powerful manifestors. So you're manifesting people wake up and heal. Come out of the darkness. One thing about healing, guys, when you start praying for your enemies to heal, because that's why alchemists will pray for their enemies to heal as well. Once you start praying for your enemies to heal, the enemies will start healing and they'll have to take accountability for everything that they've done. Okay, it'll be really painful for them, but they're gonna have to actually look at their life and see what they did, like, to others. And then they're gonna have to actually start, you know, owning up and apologizing to people. Because that's what I'm hearing too. Some of these people that came in after you attacked you may have to come and apologize, okay? They may start coming in to apologize to you what they did to you or what they were involved in by hurting you. Because I just heard there's an alchemist, you were betrayed by several people that you knew. They knew you were powerful. They may not knew you were a powerful alchemist, but they knew you're powerful. And now they're healing, and now they have to come in and apologize. Some of them are afraid. Look at VIP or VIP music experience. But look at, the reason I just looked at this is the light, not the core, is the light. You are the light. Alchemists, you are the light. You bring light. And yes, I would be picking that up, but then like I don't have any bags and I don't have any garbage and like it's a long walk. I'm not gonna walk with a beer. I should start carrying a bag when I go walking. If I see garbage, I should start carrying a little Walmart bag or something so I can pick up the garbage when I see, because I keep saying that all the time and I keep forgetting to do that. But I'm always walking and then I see something and I don't pick it up because I don't want to carry it all the way back. Especially when freaking it's pop cans with bees and stuff. You hold a lot too. I'm like, you hold a lot. Like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders too, because your path that you're walking down, the work you have to do for God and the universe. So there's a lot, like heavy weight. When you have a lot of heavy weight too, as I'm hearing, just ask God, the universe, to lift some of that weight off, okay? So you don't have to pull so much weight. And oh, I just heard, you can't save everyone and you're not supposed to save everyone, okay? You can't save everyone and you're not supposed to save everyone. That's what I just heard, like, you hold so much weight on you. And like, You're bearing so much weight because you feel like you have to save everybody and you feel like you have to help everybody, and you're not supposed to, okay? There are other people that will help others, okay? You're not supposed to help the whole world. You're not going to be able to help the whole world. There are people all around the world that are placed, that are alchemists, shamans, healers, light workers, empaths, okay, psychics. You know, there are people all around the world that are placed around the world to help people. Okay, and you are not the only one that's going to help people in your community. There is going to be other people, because you can't carry all that burden. Okay, you can't carry all the burden. There are other people that are meant to help as well. So I just keep hearing, you want to help everyone. I'm going to say this too. This is something I feel. I want everyone to fucking wake up right now. Okay, I want every human being to wake up right now and ascend to 5D, come into Christ consciousness. But I know right now that if everyone does that right this minute, there's going to be a lot of chaos, a lot of stress, a lot of drama, destruction, everything. Because when you wake up, you come into a higher dimension and consciousness, you go through a lot, okay? You go through a lot. This car's coming by. Okay, I hope I remember, but look at it. Here's another can. Keystone. You're the key. And look at this again. Keystone, light. You're the key. Light. The stone. Okay, so, oh my gosh, sorry, I lost track of the cars and then that. Oh, okay, so I was talking about me for a minute. I want to wake everyone up. I want everyone to wake up. And then, like, I was talking to my soul sister one day, and I'm like, then Spirit told me, not everyone can wake up right now, because then no one will be able to learn. If everyone was woke up right now, if every single human being was awake right now, then there will be nobody able to teach anybody, because everyone will be awake. There'll be people out of jobs. There'll be people out of this. And everyone will not, will be on the same level. Eventually we'll get there. This world will get there. But I was telling her, we're talking and stuff, and I'm like, want them that way. But then where would the empaths, the light workers, the alchemists, the shamans, the healers, the psychics, what would they be doing? They wouldn't have a job anymore. They wouldn't have it if everyone was woken up, because everyone would be enlightened and they wouldn't need the teaching. They wouldn't need to learn. So it's different for every human being. And there are going to be different rounds of people waking up. Different rounds. The first generation, second generation, different times people wake up. Everyone has a different purpose and every path, and everyone's waking up to and coming to the Christ conscious is different. Some people, it goes extremely fast. Some people, it takes longer. Okay, mine happened really fast. I went through my spiritual awakening, my Kundalini awakening, my darkness soul within freaking a year. It was boom, all there at once. Okay, extreme, hit me at once. I got hit back to back. It was boom, boom, boom. And wow, it was a lot. But with my husband, his is going slower. Okay, his is slower. He's awakening. He's going through his time, going through dark night soul, all that stuff. But his is a slower speed. So some people can go extreme speed, rapid speed, and some people it's slower. Okay, it's different for everybody. But just know that you can't help everybody. You can't wake everybody up at once, because there's going to be a lot of chaos if we do. There'll be a lot of chaos. If everyone fucking woke up right now, you know how much chaos there would be when you go through a super spiritual awakening and a dark night of soul? You lose your identity of who you are. You lose yourself and you're what's going on? You act a little bit foolish, things you're up and down, your emotions are up and down and stuff like that. And it's if everyone was experiencing it at once, it would be a shit show. Okay, that's what it would be. It was a shit show. Yeah, Keystone light. Keystone. You hold the keys. You have the key to the city. You have the key to the universe. They're giving it to you. They're handing it to you. Yeah, it'd be a shit show if everyone woke up right now. There's different rounds. There's different times for that. And also, there has to be dark and light, too, in this world, okay? It just has to be dark and light. There has to be duality. So there's going to be dark workers. There's going to be light workers. It just has to happen, okay? If it was just all light workers and we were all living in love and peace and light and enlightened and Christ consciousness, it would be boring. It would be really boring. But there are individuals' purpose is to be a dark worker, a karmic, an enemy, an evil, wicked person. Those people, though, most of those people will push light workers and alchemists and shamans into their purpose. And that's what happened with me. Is I was in a karmic energy, I was going through my awakening, and I met a dark worker, and she was a dark practitioner, okay? I thought she was a high priestess, and she was a dark practitioner, but she showed me like things. I learned things from her. I learned a lot from her, okay? I learned a lot from her, but she was also pushed me into my Kundalini awakening to see that she was wicked and evil, and to see that people can gaslight and gang stalk and manipulate and bully people. That's what she was doing. And so there was a purpose for her to be in my life. And so these people that you are dealing with, there's a purpose for them to be in your life too. It's to show you something. And that's the thing, dark workers are here to show us of the light too. And showing us that we don't, like, I didn't want to be what she was. Okay, I didn't want to be a dark witch. I didn't want to be a dark practitioner. I didn't want to be wicked and gaslight and gang stalk and manipulate and bully and be a narcissist. I didn't want that. And so she showed me that by her being that way, that's something I did not want. And that's what I'm hearing, is it's something that you did not want. So you walked down a different path. You chose a different direction. You chose the path of light, the righteousness, faithfulness, and trust and divine, all that. And that's why you're brought into people's lives, to help them. So you could be dealing with some Luciferians, you know, satanic people as well. There's another bush light. People are booze cruising. Could tell when that's how I used to booze cruise. That was not a good thing. You have somebody honking too. So, okay, well, I really hope this helps. I love you guys, but if you don't know what an alchemist is, read about it, okay? Get some spiritual books about alchemy, okay? About being an alchemist, and not just alchemist, about shamanism as well. Because a lot of times when you're an alchemist, you're most likely a shaman or a healer or a psychic or medicine woman, medicine man. Okay, you also can be a witch. Okay, a witch or a sorcerer. Read about that. Just, it doesn't mean you have to start practicing any of that stuff, but just read about it and read about the difference between them. Okay, but don't give up. You got this, and you will get through it. I love you guys. Love, peace, light, namaste.